Another NFL week, another miserable showing from Nathaniel Hackett and the Denver Broncos on national television. The Broncos lost in overtime on Monday Night Football to the division rival Chargers, 19-16, in another game where their new-look offense looked stuck in the mud for a majority of the game. Quarterback Russell Wilson actually got off to his best start of the season, completing his first 10 passes for 119 yards and a touchdown while Denver took a 10-0 lead. But after that, the offense completely evaporated. Wilson only completed 3 passes for 15 yards in the second half. ESPN broadcaster Troy Aikman laid into Wilson at one point during the game, in which Wilson missed a wide-open receiver in the middle of the field and instead took a sack. "This is right in front of him," Aikman said. "You can't get more open than that." The Chargers, who didn't generate many explosive plays on offense either, stuck around, and in overtime, Dustin Hopkins drilled a game-winning, 39-yard field goal despite being hobbled by an injury for much of the game. The field goal was set up by a muffed punt that the Chargers recovered deep into Broncos territory. The Broncos fell to 2-4 with the loss. To add injury to insult, Wilson injured his hamstring in the fourth quarter, adding to the shoulder ailment he was already playing through. "Shoulder did good, but listen, the only thing that matters is us winning," Wilson told reporters after the game, per ESPN. "Not going to sugarcoat it, the only thing matters is us winning. There's no excuse for it, we've got to find a way." It's almost difficult to describe the level of disappointment in Broncos Country as the season nears the halfway point. Denver is the lowest scoring offense in the NFL through 6 weeks at 15.2 points per game despite making massive investments this offseason. None more notable than giving Wilson a $254 million extension before he even played a down in a Broncos uniform. Wilson is 23rd in the NFL in passer rating, behind Matt Ryan and Carson Wentz. Hackett, too, continues to look like a bad hire. His offense was once again unable to score a touchdown in the red zone, bringing their red zone scoring rate on the season to a miserable 20%. "We need to have a lot more urgency across the board. It starts with me as a coach, then all of the other coaches, then to the players," Hackett said. "Players need to be just more urgent. We've got to execute at a higher level, and we've got to come up with some better plays." The Broncos return home Week 7 for a matchup with the Jets, which may have looked like an easy matchup before the season started, but New York has won 3 straight, including on the road against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Denver opened as a 3-point favorite per FanDuel Sportsbook. Luckily for NFL fans, Denver will not be back in primetime until Week 14.